Never do wife duties at girlfriend prices. I don't care what you do.
Hey guys, it's your girl Kalia. I'm back here again with a new motherfucking banger. Y'all already know what's up. Y'all already know what I'm about to say because I've seen each and every video that I have done before. But y'all know I'm going to say it anyway. If you're new here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell to notify you when I'm uploading new videos. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, coming back to me, loving me and loving this little excitement and loving the fact that I still got this do-rag on my hand and this big ass pimple on my face. And you just loving me for who I am and what I do and how I do and whenever I want to do it, where I want to do it, okay? Y'all know you're getting a love shout from me, of course, every single time you come back to my channel. Every single time you come back and just loving me and just loving all this craziness and whatnot and whatnot. Okay, I'm going to make this intro short because we got a video to get back into. So we're just going to continue getting back to this video.
I'm gonna ask Miss Jordan to come up and join us, please. And you move over just a little bit so you can mother get. How you doing? Now, Miss Jordan, you've been married 4 times, correct?
Correct.
Now, it looks like your daughter's following in your footsteps a little bit. Can you tell me if you have any concerns about the way your daughter is approaching marriage and or this gentleman right here specifically?
Okay. First of all, I love him. He's an awesome guy, and I feel like they're very compatible. And Wiz does not want to follow in my footsteps. Mm-hmm. I mean, things happen, life happens.
Right.
And see, I feel like this too, if he knew the reasoning why I've been married. See, he's never sat down to ask me.
Well, let me ask you, how come you were married 4 times?
Okay.
Then don't explain it. We ain't got that
I'm gonna make it quick. I promise you, I'll make it quick. Their father, which I have a son in the audience also, their father, we were married 16 years. Okay. And then the second marriage, they couldn't deal with my success. And I believe God has blessed me to be at the place that I am. I'm an accountant. I run my own business. I have employees,
Uh-huh.
And then the third marriage, he thought he was cuter than I was, and I just couldn't deal with it.
And the fourth one?
The fourth one, I'm still with at present.
Oh, okay. So you in the fourth marriage?
I'm in the fourth.
Making it work.
Yes.
Making it work.
Yeah.
Making it work.
Bosses. So the next thing I'm going to do, now that we got your pedigree down,
okay,
and I can see you're an intelligent, thoughtful woman, I want to get your opinion on this union that we have in front of us now. Are you two living together now?
Basically, we are living together. He still has his apartment, but he stays at my house. I could
Never do wife duties at girlfriend prices. Would you marry someone who's already been married and divorced twice before? Tell us what you think at divorce court. Now, Miss Jordan, I know you like him because your daughter has already said that. Do you have any concerns about their religious differences or the amount of time that he wants to wait?
I do. You know, it's about like the saying people say, you know, why buy the cow if you're already getting the milk? And something.
Are you two living together now?
Basically, we are living together. He still has his apartment, but he stays at my house
Most of the time.
Wash clothes. I cook.
Never do wife duties at girlfriend prices. I don't care what you do. I do not believe in that. I mean, you know, if he gonna spend the night, whatever. But I no wash nothing that belong to him. None of that.
Thank you.
But Judge, I am there because she wants me there because
I get that. I get that. I'm just talking to her. Got nothing to do with you. It's my general advice to women in general. Don't do wife duties on girlfriend prices.
Because it becomes this common law permanent marriage
Exactly.
that they keep trying to make legitimate in society today.
Oh, who you talking to? I'm on divorce court. I see it every day. I see it every day.
I don't agree with it. I don't.
Okay. All right. Ms. Jordan, thank you so much. I appreciate your input. You may go right ahead and have a seat. So what would get you across the altar, Mr. Williams? Just time?
Time. I have to feel comfortable with the situation. You know, like, I have my reservations, so, you know, I think if you're going to be considerate and know that it's not just you in the relationship and actually another person in it too, then they should have some type of say in it. I'm willing to compromise. I just ain't gonna be rushing into nothing.
You're finna be 40.
And what does that mean?
I mean, how much time do you need?
Well, what is your time frame, Ms. Robinson? What
got 2 years.
He's got 2 years.
I don't respond with an ultimatum, so if that's what it is, that's what it is.
What it is. That's what it is. You know, I had a friend in college once who said to me, I can't believe all of the great women I walked by in college to get out here and find women that aren't nearly as great.
Wow.
He said that to me once. You know what I mean? Not, we weren't romantically inclined, I was married, but it was like, when you find the right one, don't fool around and lose her, fooling around waiting.
Mm-hmm.
She specifically said earlier that she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. Well, I'm not ready now.
Right, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm just putting that thought out into the cosmos for
I
you.
don't plan
so
on
you
losing
can
her, but I'm not going to be.
go to rush. I don't think you should be rushed. I think she's a little ring hungry myself. And I think that is not, that should not be a goal. You know, get married, because it's like I'm a success if I get married and I'm not a success if I don't. My sister never got married. You know what I mean? She's a physician. She goes all over the world. She does whatever her wants. She had to put nobody through college. None of that. She's a happy camper. What?
But Your Honor, I want to get married. It's not a need.
You're on your third marriage at 31. There's something about that ring that blinds you. And you just got to make sure you're walking down the aisle with your eyes wide open. And I'm going to tell you what you need to be looking for when you do. What wifely benefit would you refuse to offer without a commitment to marriage? Share your opinion on Twitter.
All of the above. I will refuse to cook, clean, have sex with you. Okay, besides the fact of having sex with you, but all of them. No, I'm most definitely not doing it.
I like all three of you. I'd invite you over to my house for a party.
Hello.
But I'm going to talk to you like I was her.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't make it easy for him not to want to make the move. And if you're doing all this wifey stuff, it makes it easy for him not to want to make the move. I never made a meal for my husband till after we were wed. And then he found out I couldn't cook.
Well, he found out
but don't do it. Number 2, don't chase a ring. Chase your future. If he's the right guy, once you get to the future you're supposed to be, he'll be right behind you. Because that's how you're supposed to look at it. Mr. Williams, I like that you're not rushing. I like that, you're taking into consideration the fact you already have a child, the financial responsibilities and obligations that you have to that child, and how it'll impact your next marriage. I mean, you are looking good over there, Mr. Williams. And I like the fact that you are thoughtful, and that you are steady, and that you will not be rushed. But what I'm saying to you is, don't miss out being scared of the statistics. Because the statistics don't mean anything. It's you and her. Because my marriage ain't nothing like another marriage, ain't nothing like another marriage. And it only takes one right one. Okay? So don't be scared. Don't be in a hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep that fourth one. This matter is adjourned.
Oh, man.
So Judge Lynn told you, no more wifely duties at girlfriend prices. What's your reaction to that?
He will be doing his own laundry from now on, and I will not be the help anymore. And that includes sex.
No more sex. You ready to buy the ring now?
Nah, I'll wait.
All right, guys. So this was a very interesting episode for me. And the reason why I say this is because I can relate on so many levels. With this whole episode. Lord have mercy, this pimple is just all in my face. Anyway, the reason why I say I could connect to all this is because of the fact, like, you remember, like, the last videos where my ex broke up with me and this and this and that. Well, I really don't know where our relationship is right now. Like, we're not together, so, you know, as he says, we're not together. I have been doing wifely duties with this man. And, you know, and I still haven't got my ring. We've been together for like 2 years. Well, actually, we've been together. Well, if we include this year, it would have been 3 years. But being that, you know, he ghosted me and whatnot, so I wouldn't include this year. But anyway, so it would have been 3 years altogether. Like, I've been financially supportive. I wash his clothes. Financially supportive. Just loving, sexual, you know, intercourse, and, you know, the basic things. And I still haven't gotten my ring, even though, guys, like, even though I have, you know, made my mistakes of talking to other males or talking to, like, a best friend, a boy best friend, my ex-boyfriend, and, you know, just making that mistake. You know, it happens. You know, you just can't do it again after a while. So, you know, I had my faults, and, you know, and I'm fighting for a relationship that, you know, clearly he feels like he has so much power in, and he feels that, you know, he has the last saying to everything. It's basically like a situation where, you know, what you gonna do? Like, right now, I feel like I should have been a wife a long time ago. Do I feel like I should be a wife now? Hell yeah, I should be a wife now, because I'm still supporting him. I'm still financially supporting him. I'm still giving that love. I'm still giving that attention to him. And he's giving that less to me, which is completely fine, because at this point, like, I really don't care. But back to the situation with the episode, what the judge is telling her is stop doing wifely duties at girlfriend prices, and I completely fucking agree. I've been in a situation where I have been doing wifely duties for all my exes, every single one of them, whether it's not financially, whether it's not sexually, whether it's not this, whether it's not that, but I just been that whole wife material, washing clothes, making sure they're good, financially supporting them, financially taking care of them, like, basically doing the whole 55-yard line, and I only get 5%, and it's fucking ridiculous. And, you know, in my period, if I'm in a relationship, my marriage period is 2 going on 3 years. So if you're in that 3rd year and you're not making a decision within the 3rd year period, trust and believe, I'm leaving your ass, because it shouldn't have to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years for you to realize that you want to be with this person. You know what I'm saying? It should only take 2 to 3 years. And if you can't understand my 2 to 3 years, you gotta go. Okay? I've always been the type to be like, if I'm doing my duties and I'm doing my job like I'm supposed to be doing as a wife or as a girlfriend title that's transitioning into being a wife, then I should have been able to get the ring that I want. I should have been able to be a wife a long ass time ago. You will never find a girlfriend or somebody that's transitioning to be a wife. You will never find that experience ever. You will only get that experience one time. Yeah, maybe once or twice. Okay, let's say 2 times. Okay, you're going to get that experience 2 times. You'll get the first time where they could do the 55-yard line and only missing one thing. Or you could get a female that's only doing that one thing but can't do the 55-yard line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Do not let her go. You know, stop wasting time. Stop taking your time, because, you know, a female will get fed up with how long you are taking your time with the whole situation. She will get fed up. And honestly, I agree, because, you know, we ain't gonna wait for you for too long. And that's the honest to God truth. We are not going to wait for you for too long. If you can't fill up our expectations when we are filling up your expectation 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I agree with everything that Judge Tola have said to both of them. I totally agree. And to females out there, stop doing wifey duties to these boys, these men, because, like I said, if they are not doing your time period where you want to get married, cut them off. That's it. Just cut them off. males, stop waiting for so long to marry somebody that you already know that you're in love with or that you love, and you feel like that this is going to be the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life. Because, damn, I'm going to take the whole bag with me. She not going to wait for you for too long. You know, like I was saying, like, you know, it's one of those things where you just got to be constant with yourself, and you got to be constant with her, and you always got to make sure that the time is right, and then you also got to make sure that your time is consistent with her time. So yeah, guys, so I'm not gonna make this video long because this is a part 2. But like I said, guys, if you want to see the full episode, the episode will be down in the description down below. But I enjoyed this. I actually love watching Judge Tola because she is one of the greatest divorce court judge. She always gives the advice where us females need to connect to a whole lot more than we think. And I'm actually happy she does these TV shows in the divorce, because you actually could learn from her, and you could actually learn the experience that she has had before. And even she talks about her own marriage. Like, marriages are not going to be like every other perfect marriage in this world. You will have your flaws, you will have your troubles, you will have this, you will have that. But at the end of the day, it's all about the love that you give one another. It's also about the support that you give to one another. And it's also about the fact that you love each other. That's basically it. And that you're going to make the marriage work, and you're going to make your life within the marriage, and you just want to have this lifetime experience with this person, you know? If you don't watch Divorce Court, please make sure you watch it, because Divorce Court is the shit, and you will get more advice that you have ever heard in your life. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. I appreciate it. I know I'm blabbing off at the mouth, but you know I talk a lot. So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Should've never been swimming with the sharks, knowing damn well you ain't got no murder in your heart. Yeah, should've never been hanging on the block. Should've listened to your peoples when they told your ass to stop. Yeah, this ain't for